Welcome back, Mustangs. I'm your host, Braden.
And I'm Julian.
Today, we're going to start out with the weather report and then over to sports.
We'll follow that up with an activities report and finish with an exciting interview at Coda's Corner.
Let's go down to our exclusive weather report and the elements. Take it away, Jackson.
Thanks, guys. I'm out here right in front of the rock to give you the weather report. So on Monday this week, we actually had 5 inches of snow. Obviously, it's all gone away by now. Well, most of it. But for the weather forecast for the upcoming week, today, Friday the 5th, we have a high of 40 and a low of 21, and it's partly cloudy out. And then our weekend is partly sunny, actually, with the highest temperature we're getting on Saturday being 44 and the lowest possible being 19 on Sunday. Now, looking at next week, we have on Monday the 8th a high of 40 and a low of 21, and there's actually a 10% chance of snow during the day. And then we'll move on throughout the week. Tuesday, we have a 5% chance of snow during the day, a high of 44 and a low of 29, so we're picking it up a little bit there. And then on Wednesday, it's going to be mostly cloudy with a 10% chance of rain during the night. And on Wednesday, we have a high of 47, highest temperature of next week, and a low of 28. And then Thursday, the 11th, we actually have a 10% chance of rain during the day and a 5% chance of snow during the night. So be careful of that. Thursday, we also have a high of 44 and a low of 29. So next week, we're looking at usually somewhere around the 40s to 30s and not much snow if we do get any. But either way, be safe out there, Mustangs. I'm tossing it back to you boys over in the desk.
I'll tell you what, better warm up quick. My car is reading 1.
Dang, I don't know what's crazier, the temperature or the fact that your car can read.
You know what else is crazy? The fact that our winter sports team's officially committed this week. Joe McFall has more.
Take it away, Joe.
Welcome back, Mustangs. I'm Joe McFall. Welcome to this week's sports report. Starting off tonight, we have basketball at Jeff County North. JV girls starting at 4 p.m., followed by JV boys, ending the night with varsity games. Tomorrow, there's going to be wrestling. There will be a girls' tournament here at Rock Creek, 9:30 a.m., and the boys will be traveling to Wamego at 9 a.m. So overall, it's a pretty calm week. Those are the only 2 events. So yeah, back to the desk.
Thanks, Joe.
Now for what else is going on around Rock Creek this week. We send it down to Peyton Sturdy.
What do you have for us, Peyton?
Hello, Mustangs. I'm Peyton Sturdy, and here's a look at what's happening around Rock Creek in our activities. First up, congratulations to our high school Scholars Bowl team. They're off to an impressive start this season. The varsity squad placed second at Silver Lake early on, and our JV team has already gained valuable experience going 3-4 at their first competition in Sabetha. Varsity had to meet this Tuesday, December 2nd, tying second in their pool. In the music news, mark your calendars. Our high school winter festival choir concert is coming up soon. Join us on Monday, December 16th at 7 p.m. for an evening of great performances. It's always a fun event, and we hope to see you there supporting our talented choir students. And this Friday, get ready for some competitive fun during Advisor. Renaissance will be hosting Rock, Paper, Scissors tournament, and good luck to those who are participating. And that's all for today's activities update. Have a great day, and back to the desk.
Thanks, Peyton.
To wrap things up, let's head over to Coda's Corner, where she has a special guest today. Take it away, Coda.
Hey Mustangs, welcome back to this week's episode of Coda's Corner. This week we have on Senior Exit Advisor, Mr. Schmitz, to tell us a little bit about senior exit projects and what's coming up with those.
Yeah, so the period of time between Christmas break and spring break is a really busy time for the exit projects. We have our seniors who are going to present their exit project early. Their deadline for their project, their timeline, their website, and their reflection paper, that's all due this Friday, December 5th. And that'll give the advisors time to grade those projects because the early presentations are on December 19th. So the last Friday of the semester, those seniors that are going early will present their projects. And that's about 35 students who have signed up to present their projects early this year. Juniors have to have their exit project proposal and their mentor interview. That needs to be turned into their senior advisors by Monday, December 8th. The committee will then review the proposals and give them back to the juniors. Their final proposal will be due the end of January. And so we go from early senior presentations on the 19th, then we'll be reviewing the junior proposals, and then spring break will be the remaining seniors that will be doing their presentations the Friday before spring break. And so that chunk of the year, there's a lot of things going on.
Yeah.
So I do believe seniors, all seniors, whether they're early or not, they have their second mentor contact is due this Friday as well. So eligibility for the first time in Rock Creek history, student eligibility is connected to meeting those deadlines. So our juniors will experience that for the first time. The seniors have already dealt with that.
Yeah.
I believe you're one of the ones that are going early, aren't you, Coda?
I changed my mind.
Oh, okay. So you're not going to present early? That's
No.
fine. That's fine. We started with 35. I think we're currently around 33. Seniors that are eligible to present early, we have a large list of those. But if they're not ready to present, and I had a couple talk to me today, we'll finish those up in spring. So
Yeah, for
not a
sure.
problem.
And do you have any advice for like any juniors who are kind of like in the middle of deciding what they're trying to do? Any advice for them?
I think the process of proposing a project, coming up with an idea for a project, I think maybe this is going to be easier for this group of juniors than ever before. The committee put together a packet that has different categories of proposals or different types of projects, and what our expectations as a committee, like what would we expect to be a finished product. And so the first time, and you guys didn't have this, but this junior class, for the first time, they have some sort of guidelines like they have to meet. This is, if I'm going to do this type of project, this is what the outcome would need to be. So I think that's going to help a lot. I think the biggest thing that they'll probably struggle with is, reaching out and making contact with the community mentor. I know that's a struggle for some people, but there are a lot of resources that you can use there. Your advisor that you've been assigned might have some ideas. I might have some ideas. Your parents will certainly have some ideas. We had a student, I think, for the first time that used Facebook to just post out on Facebook and ask, hey, does anybody know someone who works in this field? And that was an interesting idea. And so I think, those are the two big things that they probably need to be concerned about, is getting all of their steps of their proposal hammered out and then trying to find someone who's willing to be a mentor.
Yeah, for sure. Well, thank you so much for your time, and
Thank
I
you.
appreciate you coming on. So,
All right. It's
Thank
good
you.
to talk to you.
Thanks, Coda.
Well, Mustangs, looks like that's all the time we have for you today.
We hope you all had a great first week back from break, and we can't wait to be back for next week.
Make sure you finish your homework and those Thanksgiving leftovers. And remember, hoof 'em.